Building connection in diversity is hard, and that's why we build the Mission Collective. We are the Rainbow Sherpa Stars Squad. I'm Camila, and this is our solution for gamified team building. Our team is a mix of 2 developers, 2 UX designers, a UX writer, and me as product manager working together in collaboration. Let's dive into the problem we set out to solve. Today, workplace culture in tech sector is still shaped by subtle bias, especially for women. Research shows a 41% higher rate of women experiencing toxic workplace culture, and they are 2.8 times more likely to receive negative feedback linked to gender exclusion. But solving this isn't only the right thing to do, it's good for business. More inclusive companies see a 22% reduction in turnover, and they are 33% more likely to financially outperform their less diverse competitors. Our focus. To address this, we concentrated on 3 pillars: recruit inclusively, foster belong, and develop and retain diverse talent. Our main focus is to foster belong. Organizations struggle with engagement, and current tools are often high friction, too formal, and, let's be honest, not so fun. Teams need solutions that build connection naturally. Our target audience. Our target audience are employees across all departments, and our target market are team leaders, managers, HR. Our end user, the connection seeker, is an employee seeking belonging in a safe space, and our buyer, the culture champion, is the manager or HR who is responsible for inclusion. Our concept and how we can offer a solution for this. That's where Mission Collective comes in. It's a visual platform designed for modern teams, transforming inclusive education into gamified collaborative activities. Mission Collective brings learning, belonging, and engagement into one dynamic experience. And now, Jenny will talk about our research highlights.
All right, thanks, Camila. So for to fully understand our opportunity, we first mapped the existing market and validated our space using competitive analysis, language analysis, and user surveys. The market is currently fragmented, which competitors are falling into 3 siloed camps. So we have high engagement and fun activities, general structured team activities, or measurable HR outcomes. So our competitors can range from fun and enjoyable to dry compliance training, but the critical takeaway is that none of them successfully balanced all 3 categories while targeting diversity and inclusion. So to bridge that gap, our research focused on the emotional landscape of the workplace. We used deep language analysis and user surveys to better understand the emotional toll it was causing. So therefore, Mission Collective aims to live in the center, creating a gamified way to connect team building with shared rewards. So our platform is meant to be low friction, fun, and explicitly focused on diversity and inclusion, one that's not just performative or about compliance. Our qualitative analysis revealed 4 severe emotional pain points driving disengagement. Teams are defined by competitive and hostile culture, which leads to pervasive feelings of exclusion and microaggressions. This takes a massive emotional and mental toll on employees, feeling a deep systemic distrust of corporate programs. In short, people want to connect, but the current culture is actively pushing them away. We know our product had to solve for this, and we found that the barrier to inclusion isn't just a lack of training, it's a lack of awareness, education, and action. So our solution needs explicit acknowledgement through positive language and tangible investment in the employee's growth and team connection. To help solve these challenges, our entire product language and experience is built on the 3 pillars of safe, encouraging, and collaborative. Now let's see how our solution comes to life, and I'll hand that off to Daniela.
Thank you, Jenny. Now I'm gonna go over our MVP solution. So our MVP, our MVP is a direct response to our core focus, fostering belonging in the workplace. Users like the connection seeker are facing exclusion and high friction, while the culture champion struggles with low employee participation. And our features directly solve these pains by providing structured diversity and inclusion education, reducing fatigue with low-pressure activities and interactions, and overcoming low motivation with tangible rewards. So our first feature is the missions hub and trivia, which we prioritize because increasing inclusion and belonging starts with making education fun, approachable, and easy to digest in a safe environment. And it promotes teams to learn diversity and inclusion concepts, while also giving them opportunities to get to know to each other on a personal level. Our next feature is the nudge, which is an interaction designed to reduce participation fatigue and avoid forced moments and make engagement easy for everyone. On our brand voice, our collaborative voice reinforces positive language and acknowledgement within the nudge feature, extending that by giving teams a low-friction way to recognize and communicate, helping teammates champion each other and drive team progress. Other key components of our brand voice is safe and encouraging. Safe, we use that micro-copy like true collaboration starts with understanding, to establish a non-judgmental tone. And encouraging, we use messages like incorrect, but you still have earned partial points to acknowledge their efforts, then redirect focus to the positives. And last, we have the feature number 3, which is team rewards, where we began laying the foundation. These rewards give teams shared goals and tangible incentives that support professional growth and strengthen their connection to the company. And while some of these features weren't fully implemented for our first phase of our MVP, they will be our priority focus for future phases. So now let's see a live demo of our execution with DEIs.
Okay, so when users first go to our website, they're going to be able to read a little bit about Mission Collective, and then here's just some more steps about, what it's like. And then they're going to click login. We actually didn't implement the login modal, but you're going to see what it would look like once somebody logs in. So the first thing they're going to see is this dashboard, and then here you can see your team progress as well as the overall company's progress towards their missions, and then some statistics. And we have 2 ways to get to the actual mission. The first is in this Start a New Mission section. And here we have a carousel with the various missions that we're going to have available. And then once you find the mission you want to do, you can click on View Mission Briefing and navigate to the mission from there. Or you can click See All Missions, which takes you to the Mission Hub. And then here again, you have those same cards with all the missions. You can click on View Mission Briefing, read about how to participate, and then start the mission. So this is the one that we implemented for this demo. So here you have to click on one of these buttons to be able to click Confirm Answer, and then you get 2 different visual ways to show you whether the answer was correct or incorrect, and you earn full points for the team if it's correct, and you get to learn more. And if your answer is incorrect, you still earn partial points for the team to incentivize participation, and again, we have this Learn More section because our focus is education. So I'm just gonna skip for now to the end, and this was implemented this way just for this demo. And we also have a previous question button, which allows you to return to the previous question. And you could also exit the mission, but then your points won't be saved and you're gonna get fresh questions. So then you don't want to do that, because again, we're trying to incentivize participation. So if we finish up the activity, it takes us to the results page. So here we earn 21 points that have been added to our team points. And then if you scroll down again, we're incentivizing education. There's resources to learn more about the various topics that were on the trivia. So if I return to the dashboard now, you can see that the mission has been accomplished. We have this little animation, and we added 21 points to the team total, and we made some progress in this little progress bar. And so I'm going to go back to the team results page so I can show you the nudge feature that we were talking about. So here in the mission pending section, you can click on one of these profile pictures, and then we have two ways to show that the nudge was sent. And this was for accessibility, because this message does auto disappear after a while. So then we wanted to make sure that this icon was also present. So now I'm going to go back to the Mission Hub so you can see how the state of the card is updated to show that you participated. And then we have a notification here. And this is again showing you just what it would look like when you get a nudge. And then the final state is that if some time passed, everybody participated, then we go back to the dashboard, and then you have a reward unlocked. And then I'm just actually going to go back because we're almost out of time. And yeah, if I'll have just pass it on to Camilla for the future visions.
This is our future vision. From our MVP to thriving community, our next features are manager dashboard, improve our mission content, and more deeper integrations. Thank you so much for all, and now we are open for the questions.